What's up, you crazy YouTubers? This is Mike from the network, coming from the home office with a TTM recap show. This is for the last few days. I've got a stack here, roughly about 15 things I got to show you. I just don't have time right now to make daily videos, so I'm putting them aside, and I'm going to show you guys a little recap show. So let me know if you like this format or if you want the dailies, if I can do that. First one, we'll get this out of the way. I got an RTS yellow sticker death with no forwarding address from Mr. Stephen Boyd, former Lions player. So I'll have to check that. I thought I saw a success on Star Tiger from that address, but apparently not. I did get a non-autograph related one, and this is from my buddy Burk Waldron. You guys remember him from the Seattle Mariners game, the 92-year-old who threw out the first pitch. He sent this, and I'll share if you guys want to read. You guys can pause, but there is the email address if you want to contact Mr. Waldron. He put together a little write-up about his military days and would love to hear from you guys if you feel like writing him. This is a photocopy letter, and if you go to the Seattle Mariners Instagram page, they did invite him back, and they threw out the red carpet for him, and there's a pretty cool picture on Instagram. I'd show it to you, but I'm on my phone recording this, so he also sent me a nice email, personal email. Someone shared the link of my video with him, and he wrote me a nice little letter, so I will be getting in contact with Mr. Waldron soon. So nice to see him still enjoying life and enjoying the attention from the Mariners game. All right, let's go into this no particular order. First one coming from overseas Royal Mail. There's the Queen. This is actor Michael Bryan, and you guys will probably recognize him from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. So he signed 3 photos for me and sent some extras, and I sent that one, and this one. Of course, you got Harrison Ford in the background. And he sent 2 extras. Here is a headshot signed in silver to Archer, and another shot there. So 2 extras. Thank you, Mr. Bryan. Next one, Star Wars related, San Francisco, California. This is special effects artist Tony McVeigh. And here he is. There's the man himself with a bunch of his creatures. To Michael and Archer, best wishes. Here is an old shot from Return of the Jedi. So that was 1983-ish, with the Rancor puppet. And he had his hands in creating Salacious Crumb from Return of the Jedi. So to Archer from Salacious and Tony McVeigh. So very cool there. This one forwarded, not sure where the postmark is. I know a lot of you guys got this. I am way late on this person, but he is fantastic to his fans. But this is Jeremy Ambler from The Walking Dead. I know when the show was in the first couple seasons when Jeremy was on, a lot of you guys wrote to him. I'm just now getting around to it, but he is still amazing to his fans. Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 1, What Dies Ahead, Highway Walker. There he is in his makeup. Season 2, Episode 1, The Walking Dead, Jeremy Ambler. Hi, Michael, don't get bit. God bless. And hey, Archer and Michael, zombie love to you, your pal, Jeremy Ambler. And awesome. So nice to see that he's still taking care of his fans. He's got a fantastic graph. Has always been fan friendly. Ever since the show has taken off, he has always been fan friendly. So very cool. Next one forwarded from my old address. This one has been out a while. Christmas stamp. I didn't think I'd be getting this one back, but I'm glad I did. This is Laila Ali, of course, Muhammad's daughter. And there she is with her dad. Signed it there. Signed this one down in the white, which is fantastic, being a dark photo. And a nice glamour shot there. So signed 3 of 3. Like I said, that one's been out. Took a while. Coming from Orlando, Florida. Only signed one, but I'll take it in gold. 2 Archer. This is NXT star Peyton Royce. And she wrote Eddie on there with the referee in the background. Wish she would have signed one of the NXT pictures I sent, but again, I will take. Always grateful for anything people sign, even if it's one. Next one, no sign of my photos. Again, this one's been out a while, but I did get a bunch of cards. This is former wide receiver, longtime Jet Wayne Chrebet. And again, I might have sent one card with a couple photos, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards sent by Mr. Chrebet. Again, somebody got photos, and they might have been mine, but still awesome. Next one, no postmark forwarded from my old address. Signing 2 of 3. Former NBA star and University of Michigan star Cassie Russell. Inscribed to me. This one is to Archer. This is from his Michigan days. You can see the Michigan uniform. Cassie Russell did not sign the Philadelphia King photo. So signing 2 of 3, Mr. Cassie Russell. Oh, on the back here, Tampa, Florida. NHL Hall of Famer Larry Robinson. And he added the HOF 95 inscription on this one, which is awesome. You younger guys might remember him playing with the Kings in his later years. Looks like the number 19 inscription, all the best to Archer. And just sign this one anytime you can get something with the Stanley Cup. That's awesome. So very cool from the Hockey Hall of Famer. This one took a little beating in the rain that we got hammered with here in Orlando. But Capital District added a couple extra stamps because added a couple extras, which added some weight. So thank you for that. But signing my 3 photos. This is a JFK related one. This is WBN anchor news reporter Sid Davis. Here's an old shot, and he was a journalist with WKBN in Dallas on the trip with President Kennedy. Here's a different shot of Dealey Plaza that I sent. Of course, President turned down here off Elm and through Dealey Plaza. Of course, there's the grassy knoll there, the school book depository. And he was actually in the cabin when then Vice President Johnson took his oath of office. So I believe he might be the one with his head down right there. But he is present for this historic moment. So those are the 3 I sent him, and he signed my letter, but he also included some extras. Sid Davis notepad, November 22nd, 1963. President John F. Kennedy died at 1:02 Central Standard Time, and some other notes. Here's a copy of his White House press pass. Trip of the President, 21st and 22nd, 1963, and signed it. And this was the program for President Kennedy's funeral, and it's a photocopy of that, and he signed it down there to us. So always nice to get these extras, because those people are not celebrities, but they were part of history. So very cool. Maine, South Maine. Signing my photos and included an extra. This is former manager in the big leagues, Stump Merrill. Here is an old card from the Columbus Clippers. Of course, Columbus is the AAA affiliate of the Yankees, who he was a part of. I sent this photo. I'll show you that in just a second. Here's just a cool shot with Yogi at spring training. Best wishes, Stump Merrill. So I sent this one. He signed it. This is the extra he included, which is the same photo, but an official Yankees postcard. So very cool to get that also. He also did sign my letter. So very cool from former big league umpire. Forwarded from Seattle, Washington, my old stomping grounds, and some pretty coolness in here. Let me show you this one first. This is former Mariners catcher, kind of a legend in Mariners organization, Dan Wilson. And if you look at this photo, there is just a lot of greatness in this photo. You got Jay Buhner, Dan Wilson, the big unit Randy Johnson, Brett Boone, and of course Junior. And of course you can't forget when the Mariners won the AL pennant, Johnson, and then of course Dan Wilson there. So of course, being a Mariners fan, that's huge. So very cool. Capital District NBA superstar Lena Del Don. She is a former. She went to the University of Delaware and played there. Plays on Team USA. She plays for the Washington Mystics. And just a cool shot here, throwing out the first pitch at the Cubs game. Little funny story. I mean, she is a tall drink of water. We actually saw her at Epcot about a month or so ago. Hard to miss her. So she was walking around on vacation. Of course, I don't bother people like that when they're out. But cool to see her. Last one, Oakland, California. Pretty cool return here, Star Wars related again. So if you watch Return of the Jedi, you will hear a burping Jabba the Hutt. And this is coming from Howie Hammerman, who provided the burping for Jabba's burps. So he signed it, Howie, Jabba's burps. This is a blown up card, Star Wars from Topps. Here's a shot from the actual movie. Of course, you got Carrie Fisher. Ding! That signed it up there. And to Archer Rhodes, may the force be with you. Howie, Jabba's burps. He also sent a couple extras here. A letter, dear friend, sends this probably to all of them. Dear friend and autograph seeker. Talks a little bit about sorry for the delay and how burps were done, stuff like that. Signed it down there and signed my letter. So very cool. That is it for the returns. Again, kind of a recap show for the last 3-4 days. Let me know if you guys like the shorter individual day returns or if you guys like watching a longer recap show. I'm just trying to see what works for you guys. If you guys want to spend 5, 6, 7 minutes watching shorter videos, or if you guys don't mind a 15-minute video and have it on in the background, let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, that is it. That's going to get me caught up. I'm going to post these on Twitter, Instagram, and the Facebook page hopefully soon, and get them put away. Next batch of photos is on the way. I've gotten envelopes done. Maybe one of these days, somebody asked me if I do a kind of a how I do my TTMing. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Just trying to think of some different creative ways to interact with you guys. But also, if you get a chance, just drop Mr. Waldron a quick little email. Just ask him about his service, say thank you, and if you want to write to him for an autograph, I'm sure he would be happy to oblige. So anyways, Mike from the network.